Hey there, this is Angel. I wanted to share something with you because this is for all the lonely people out there, divorced, single, kids are gone, um, maybe you have no kids, I don't know. Anyway, you feel lonely because I was married 27 years and I'm not married anymore. And so, sometimes that can be very hard and it can be lonely. But when you know the Lord, He always, it's like He said to me, the depth of your pain is how deep His comfort goes. It's like the more pain you're in, the more of this liquid, I call it liquid gold, he pours it into you, this comfort. And there's nothing like it. And so it's like the scripture in Corinthians where Paul says, death is working in me, but it brings life to others. And so anyway, um, my son, he lives in another state. And so he was supposed to be coming home. This has happened like 2 times now before, where he's thinking he's coming to visit and then something happens at work or something where he can't. All right. And I'm fine. I'm a big girl. I get over it. But then there's this thing of disappointment. And so I thought, that night, I thought, I'm just going to write down in my journal. Well, I couldn't find a blank journal because I have a lot of journals in my closet. Every page is full. So anyway, I found one, right? So I'm thinking, oh, look at this. I wrote, this was December the 19th, 2019. This was a month, before my broken leg. So I'm thinking this is a real test, okay? This is what I'm going to tell you that I wrote down. Little did I know that 2020 was coming. I think that's for all of us. Anyway, so I write down, well, it's almost Christmas, and I'm all at home, I'm all alone, but I'm okay, right? And then I start writing down as a child, I never wanted to be alone, being the fifth of 6 children. I always was around family. Us girls even slept together in this big king size bed because I guess my mom and dad couldn't afford, 4 twin beds because there was 4 of us. So I always wanted to have a family though of my own because I so loved my little family. Well, it wasn't too little, but I loved my family. And so I just assumed I was going to be married for all my life. Little did I know. Here I am. And I think that's all of us, that find ourselves alone, divorced, single. Of course, you don't think that. You don't assume that. But God, He's so good to us. If we will let Him come in and bring His presence, it's like there's no comparison. There's just nothing like it in all the world. So then I said, so here I am alone at Christmas, asking God to help me. All right, blah, blah, blah. So there you go. So then, though, I get this song, which, God gives me songs in the night, right? Well, this is kind of, it sounds like a little sad song, but it's a ballad, all right? It tells a story. So I'm going to sing it to you. I've always wanted a family to pour out my love and to grow, to be bonded here on this earth and forever together in love. Oh, but you didn't want to be with me. You made that so very, very clearly. So you said, I'm leaving, so you better start believing that you were meant to be alone. Sounds pretty sad, doesn't it? Oh, but you may not want to be with me, but I'm loved by the ones that count. I'm loved by my Father, and I'm loved by my children. So I'm loved by the ones that count. Oh, I am loved by the Father, and I'm loved by my children. So I'm loved by the ones that count. That little song ministers to me. And God was saying, that's all that matters. It's okay. You're going to be all right. He's my husband. He's my father. He's my best friend. He'll be with me. He said he would never leave me or forsake me. You don't ever need to pray a prayer and say, oh God, please be with me. You don't need to pray that. He said he would never leave you or forsake you. He's here. He's right here now in my home. If you were to come in my home, you would feel his peace because he lives here. And his joy, he's here with his joy and his peace. So I wanted to share that with you because, you may not be alone right now. But I'm just saying, maybe in the future, whatever, God will always, always comfort you. He will always be with you. And he will give you a song if you let him. Because he's singing over us. Okay, little short thing today. But I just had to share that with you because I just thought it was good. Okay, thanks for listening. Goodbye.